Hello, hello, hello. Hey, my friends. I have been just teaching all day and I had good stuff to share, so I thought I would just jump in and do a really quick live. So, I have a new membership community called the Activate Community, and the training call I did today was on owning your value because what I know is that is absolutely foundational. I work with a lot of healers and coaches, and it's really hard when you do something that is kind of esoteric or energy or that, right? It would be easier if you're a plumber. Like it's like I fix the clogs, right? I root the thing, goes. But most of us work kind of in the energetic space. And when you are up for sale, here's what I know, it's a lot harder to sell yourself. So I was thinking about my own journey. I started out as a psychotherapist for like 20 years. And then I started this industry in 2001. In fact, I went to my first networking event and I said, I'm a coach. And they said, what, golf or tennis? What? That makes me like an OG or a dinosaur, something like that, right? And so did coaching, then I moved into business coaching. And when I started, it was hardcore. You didn't say words like energy and intuition and goddess and the divine. You said marketing strategist. Yeah, 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 yeah. Right? So I had the therapy stuff and then I did the business coaching. And then in the last number of years, I've determined that I've got these mad intuitive energetic skills. I'm like ninja fast, crazy, like literally blow people's minds with my energy skills. But here's why I'm telling you this. When I was just a business coach, I literally would apologize for my background of being a psychotherapist. I came to coaching because I never studied business. I used to think Excel was a phone company, right? I didn't know what a P&L was, those things. So I literally just got dropped in the pool with my little floaties and I learned all the business coaching thing. Didn't have a degree in business coaching. And so for years, I had a chip on my shoulder. For years, I was in, I'm sorry, I was only a this. What started happening is that people would say, the reason I'm hiring you is because you know the psychology. You're like at head and shoulders above all the other business coaches because you understand what's going on the inside. And then along the way, probably 6, 8, 7 years ago, people would say, you know, you're a healer, right? And I'd be like, oh my God, shh. They'd say, you know, just being around you is he, and I'm like, shh, stop. Because I was convinced. See, here I came is not enough. And then I'm like, holy shit, now I have this thing, this healing gift, this energy. They're going to laugh me off the stage. They won't take me seriously because remember, I started in hardcore marketing strategist, copywriting, sales. Because when I started, the healers were like, yeah, aren't you adorable? Yeah, go starve, right? You little healer. And there was that mentality of broken healers, light, fluffy. And so it took me so many years. And what started happening is my clients would say, yeah, I don't need strategy. Can you tell me why my sales are not working? I don't need any help with marketing. What's going on? Because I know I have a block somewhere. So the clients started orienting me more towards, wow, they really value my intuition. They really value this. And it literally wasn't until yesterday that I go, hark, I have all three of them. I know deeply well the psychology, the understanding. I was working with a man who had a trauma and is experiencing some failure today. And I pick up my little pendulum and said, what happened when you were this age? So the energy, my intuition guided us to the original wounding, the imprinting, the belief. And then I could use my psychology skills and then I could roll out stuff. So sometimes I work in the business, I start with the strategy, sometimes I go to the energy and intuition, sometimes I work on psychology. And literally it wasn't until yesterday that I'm like, shit, girl, all three of those are magical. But I spent years either apologizing for what I was not, I wasn't a business major, or apologizing for only being a therapist, hiding my like superpower intuitive gifts. And so that's the challenge for you. Hi, Ishwarya, my love. That's the challenge for you. What are you hiding? What are you not claiming? Because here's the thing, Your market needs you. Your ideal clients need you to just get it out there. Your ideal clients are waiting for you to step up and say, all right, I'm owning all of me, all of me. And so you want to own your value, own all the parts of you, own your magic. And even things that are like wacky and quirky, things that maybe you've overcome, things that you have a very strong opinion about, like what your stand is, things that piss you off that the industry does. Like, you don't want to hear mine? I get so pissed off at formulas. Not formulas, because we all need processes. But the formulas that say there's one way to do it and it's mine, and if because I've made all the figures doing it this way, therefore, if you can't make it work, you don't want it badly enough. You're not going to ever. Oh, I just want it like scream from the rafters. What pisses me off is when people don't factor in your individuality. They don't understand your energy, what's going on in your home, what you've been through. That's the part that makes me crazy. So a way to own your value is to go, wow, they're doing it this way. I do it this way. Understand the difference, the differentiators. Understand that when they come to you, like, it literally was not until yesterday. Because I'm like, yeah, I used to be a therapist, and now I have this intuitive thing, and I know business, and it wasn't until yesterday. Yesterday, I've been in the industry 20 years. But I'm like, wow, how do all those pieces fit together? And that's what I want you to do. How do all the pieces fit together? Did you overcome something that has given you a certain vantage point? Did you overcome something that now you know how to take people through that thing? Do you have a point of view? For example, you work in the health field and you're like, you don't have to get well by taking pharmaceuticals. I can show you how to heal naturally. Maybe you have a very strong point of view about what's possible, right? I want you to own that stuff because that is the magic. And if I can help you, reach out because this is my magic. Thank you so much for watching. I really want more individuality out here. I want people to have the opportunity to go, this is what I think I should do. This is how I want to serve. And I'm like, go, rock it, rock it. Don't worry about, has it done before? Is it sellable? Shh, no. If it's in your heart to do, it's supposed to work. All right. That's it. That's the message. Lots of love. Bye now.